This is television's most unpredictable star. Is she in the mood to give up her £10,000 jackpot today? Let's find out on Tipping Point. Hello and welcome to Tipping Point. Let's meet the four players hoping to win big.
I'm Stevie, I'm a hotelier from London.
I'm Anne, I'm a mum from Halifax.
I'm Kenny, I'm a gas plant operator from Grimsby.
I'm Sheila, a retired actress from Surrey.
Good luck to you all. Let's play Tipping Point. In round one, you each start with 3 counters. Questions are on the buzzer. If you buzz in and give me a correct answer, you'll have a choice to make. You can either choose to play one of your counters into the machine, or if you don't think she's quite ready to pay out yet, you can get one of your opponents to play one of theirs instead. Every counter that drops for you during this round is worth £50 to your score. The player with the lowest score at the end of the round will be eliminated from the game with absolutely nothing. Now, I'm sure you've noticed we have 3 counters in our machine that look a little different to the others. They're still worth £50, but they also come with a special bonus prize that'll be yours to keep whatever happens today. So don't take your eyes off the bonus counters. Everybody ready? Here comes your first question. Which TV chef has children called Poppy Honey, Daisy Boo, Kenny?
Jamie Oliver.
Petal Blossom and Buddy Bear. It is Jamie Oliver. Now then, Kenny, your choice first. Would you like to play or would you like to pass?
I'd like to pass to Anne, please.
Anne.
Thank you.
You get to launch the machine today, Anne. Where are you going to do it?
Can I go to drop zone 2, please?
Of course you can. Let's load up drop zone 2 for Anne. When you're ready, get your first one in, Anne. See what you can do. Ooh, sneaky ghost drop. Couple over there. What do you reckon?
Oh, maybe 2, 3.
Well done.
Hey,
4 with the first counter into the machine. That's 200 quid. Take that from the machine, put it into your bank. You've got £200. OK, so everybody back in. Next question. The retail chains La Senza and Victoria's Secret specialise in selling what, Anne?
Lingerie.
What clothing items? It is lingerie. Now then, Anne, do you want to play or do you want to pass?
Can I pass this one to Sheila, please?
Of course you can. So, Sheila, you get to put the next counter into the machine. Where are you going to go?
Drop zone 2.
Let's load up drop zone 2, please. Anne got 4 counters out.
Yes.
What can you do, Sheila? In we go. Stayed on its edge. What do you reckon, Sheila? Looking good so far?
Is it flat?
It is flat.
Yes, it is.
Is it going to drop? Yeah, that's... Anything
Yes,
here?
please.
Oh! Hard luck, Sheila. Nothing for that counter. Very well passed, Anne. The machine wasn't ready to pay out just then. So, next question. In which crime drama does Michael C. Hall play a police forensics expert? Stevie?
That would be Dexter.
Who moonlights as a serial killer. It is. You're absolutely right, Stevie. So, do you want to play or pass?
Ooh, tough one. I think I will play drop zone 1, actually.
Let's load up drop zone 1 for Stevie then. First time today. Your first counter, Stevie. Let's see if we can get you some money. Yep, nice settle. Couple there. What about the tipping point?
Yes.
No.
No! Being held fractions from falling in, but not going to drop just yet, Stevie, so you've used up one of your counters. Yep. Next question for everybody. What is the largest artery in the human body? Anne?
The aorta.
It is the aorta, Anne. Where are you going to go?
Can I have drop zone 1, please?
Of course you can. Let's load up drop zone 1, please. Get out. Yeah. Anything over?
Oh, no.
Oh, they're clinging on to that top shelf. So nothing for that counter, and you're down to just your last counter. Next question. Which Anglo-American author wrote the novels The Turn of the Screw, The Portrait of a Lady, and The Bostonians? Anne.
Is it Henry James?
It is Henry James, Anne. Do you play or pass?
I will pass to Kenny.
Right, Kenny,
Okay.
where are you going to go?
I will go drop zone 1, please,
Let's
Ben.
load up drop zone 1. He passed you and you got 200.
Yeah.
Anne, you return you the favour. Or were you right to be cautious? Quick drop, just made that, Kenny. Just got away with it.
Oh, lovely.
Now then, Anne, what are you thinking?
I think I made a bit of a mistake.
I think that's 4 across the tipping point, Anne. So Kenny, she returns the favour. You get £200 that we take from the machine and put it into your bank. And now you have £200 with 2 counters left. Next question. What common name is given to the pattern of black and white stripes on product packaging, which is scanned at the checkout? Kenny.
Barcode.
It is the barcode, Kenny, yep. Do you want to play or pass?
I think I'm going to play
Right.
and hope it goes to the right of drop zone 1.
OK, let's
please.
load up drop zone 1, please.
It's exactly where I want it.
Is it?
Just. Just settled in time.
Go, go, go. Oh, got a gap.
Exactly where you wanted it, but unfortunately,
Yep,
it's
no good.
deceptive. No good at all. So, Kenny, I'm afraid you're down to your last counter now.
Okay.
Nothing for that one. Next question for everybody. Damascus is the capital of which, Stevie?
Syria?
Middle Eastern country. It is Syria, Stevie. Do you want to play or do you
I
want
think
to
I've got to swipe drop zone 1 because there are quite a few on the edge. Let's give it a go.
Light it up, please. Ooh, quick drop, you got it out.
Flat, please. Ooh. Oh,
No.
it's my game.
Go. Oh, Stevie dropped at the deepest part of the shove, but I'm afraid nothing. So you're
Okay.
down to your last counter with nothing in
Yeah.
the bank, Stevie. Next question. In which country did bluegrass music originate? Stevie.
The USA?
It is America, yep.
Again, this is quite tough because there are a couple of gaps, but I think I will play drop zone 1.
Let's load up drop zone 1 for Stevie then. It's your last counter, Stevie. We need some money with this.
That's all right, I think.
Could be all right as long as it doesn't ride.
Yeah,
Is it going to ride? Oh,
Is it riding?
Stevie, it's riding.
not good.
Not good. Can you get anything?
No.
Oh, no. That was your last counter into the machine. You haven't managed to get anything out. So for the time being, you are out of the round. So just Anne, Kenny and Sheila. Next question. How many girls were in Enid Blyton's The Famous Five? Anne.
2.
It is 2. Play or pass, Anne?
I'm going to have to go for drop zone 1 again and
Let's-
hope it finally
It's
gives
going to
out.
have to go for someone at some
Yeah.
point, isn't it? Light up drop zone 1, please. Is that the one space we didn't want it
Yeah,
to be?
probably.
Is it going to ride?
Some lateral movement.
You could get...
Oh, no.
Oh, and so that was your last
close, I
counter
know.
into drop zone 1. You've got £200, but for the time being, you, like Stevie, are out of the round. Next question for Kenny and Sheila. In which iconic film series has the character of John Connor been played by Edward Furlong, Christian Bale, and Nick Stahl?
Is it Terminator?
It is the Terminator. So, Kenny, do you want to play or do you want to pass?
I'm going to play,
Right.
and it's got to be drop zone 1.
Light up drop zone 1, please. Kenny, you're taking quite a risk with that
don't
drop.
ride
And it's riding. I'm not sure what you're thinking with your rhythm, but if you like riders, it was perfect. Kenny, you've used your last counter. You've got £200, but for the time being, you are out of the round. Sheila, it's just you left, so you don't need to use your buzzer, but you do need to give me the correct answer to these questions to put them into the machine, and you need to do it in the time allotted.
Yes.
Sheila, here comes your first question. The British Channel Islands lie in which arm of the Atlantic Ocean?
The English Channel.
Correct, Sheila. Very well done. So, where would you like to start?
I suppose it's got to be 1, hasn't it?
Drop zone 1?
Yes,
Let's
please,
light it up,
Ben.
Sheila. Get your timing right, Sheila. You could get a lot out here. In we go. Now then.
Oh,
It was very quick.
no.
No, Sheila. Find a little bit more space, but not gonna drop. So, Sheila, we're down to your last counter. Again, you need to give me the correct answer to put that counter into the machine.
Yes.
If you're not sure, have a guess, because you will get timed out. Here comes your next question. According to the Bible, what did God create on the 6th day?
A day of rest.
That was the 7th day.
Oh, of course.
He created man and land animals on the 6th day. So, Sheila, unfortunately, we have to steal that last counter from you. That now goes into the penalty pot.
Yep.
So you'll all be playing for that in just a moment. As things stand, Kenny and Anne have got £200 each. Stevie and Sheila have nothing in the bank, but it's not over yet. There is a counter in the penalty pot. It's up for grabs right now on a single question. If you win this counter, Stevie, Sheila, you could get into the next round. So this is your last chance to guarantee a place.
Yep.
Here comes your penalty pot question for everybody. In the game of rock, paper, scissors, what beats scissors? Kenny.
The rock.
It is the rock. Well done, Kenny. So we're going to have sudden death between Stevie and Sheila. Kenny, you've got one more counter to put in the machine.
It's going to be drop zone 1,
Let's load up drop zone 1.
and I'm going to work on my time.
Work on your timing, Kenny. That's right. That looks good. Very good. Get this right, and it could be very lucrative. Is there a bit of a gap there? Can you get... There we
Yes.
go. Mystery counter's gone. And what about the tipping point? There they are.
Wow.
I think you got your timing bang on then, Kenny.
It worked that time, yeah.
Kenny, that's 10 counters, including the one that threw itself from the machine. So £500 with the one drop. Well done. Take that
Thank
from
you.
the machine, put it into your bank, so you finish up with £700. Anne has £200. Stevie and Sheila have nothing in the bank. So it's now down to sudden death. If you buzz in and give me the correct answer, you'll go through to the second round with Anne and Kenny. If you buzz in and give me the wrong answer, your opponents will go through. Here comes your sudden death question. What relation to you is the offspring of your aunt or uncle? Stevie?
Cousin.
It is your cousin, Stevie. Well done. Sheila, I'm afraid that means you're going to be going home.
Never mind. I've had a great time.
So we've come to the end of the round. Kenny is our leader with £700. Anne has £200. Stevie scraped through on sudden death against Sheila, which means, I'm afraid, Sheila, with nothing in the bank, we've found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
Thank you, Ben.
Stevie, Anne and Kenny are safely through to round 2. They'll each have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Each correct answer gets them another counter to put into the machine. And as before, any counters that come out are worth £50. The player with the lowest score at the end of this round will be eliminated from the game with absolutely nothing. Kenny, penalty pot surged you into the lead. So it's your choice. Would you like to face the machine first? Or would you like to ask Anne or Stevie to go?
I think I'm going to ask Stevie to go
Right,
first.
Stevie,
Thought that might happen.
you get to take the machine on first. 30 seconds of questions for you. Each one you get right is another counter to put in the machine. If you don't know the answer, just say pass and I'll move on as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Your time starts now. In 2013, Natalie Holt threw eggs at the judges during the final of which TV talent show?
Britain's Got Talent.
Correct. Muslin and Egyptian are varieties of which common fabric?
Cotton.
Correct. Louis Armstrong International Airport serves which US city?
Missouri.
New Orleans. The National Gallery is situated in which famous London square?
Pass.
Trafalgar. Which female British author wrote the novels Hollywood Husbands and Hollywood Wives?
Jackie Collins.
Correct. Australia's Dennis Lilly was a famous name in which sport?
Pass.
Cricket. Which cartoon strip features characters called Linus, Sally and Woodstock?
Don't know.
Peanuts.
Okay.
Stevie, 3 correct answers.
Not bad.
So that's 3 counters to put into the machine. Where would you like to start?
I'll go for drop zone 2.
Let's
first
load
of
up
all.
drop zone 2. Right there on the edge, the tipping point. We need some money now, Stevie.
We do indeed.
You need to try and catch Anne and Kenny if you
Yeah.
can. Bouncing around. Now, desperately need that to settle flat. It is, yep.
Okay.
Can you get that black counter over? Go on. No.
Not playing.
Just being pinned, unfortunately. So, Stevie, nothing
Okay.
with that one. 2 to go.
I'll try again. Drop zone 2, please.
Light it up, please. It is flat.
Yeah.
Just a little nudge on that one in the middle will be enough, surely. Oh,
Hates
Stevie.
me. Really hates me.
You can see what Kenny was thinking when he put you into play first.
Yeah.
But one more to go.
Yeah, I'm going to have to stick with drop zone 2, please, Ben.
Let's start it up, please. If you could get them all over,
Just go for it.
you've got a chance.
Wrong side.
It is a bit, isn't it? Oh, there's one.
That's good.
Can we get a nudge on those? Yes, you did get 3 in the end, Stevie,
Okay.
which is £150. Take that from the machine and put it into your bank. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to see you through to the head-to-head. So, Kenny, we come back to you. Your choice again. Would you like to face the machine now, or would you like Anne to go?
I'm going to go now, I think.
Okay.
I spent looking at number 2.
So, Kenny, your time starts now. Mark Zuckerberg is the co-founder and CEO of which
Facebook.
world? Correct. In the nursery rhyme, Rubber Dub Dub, who went out to sea in a tub with the butcher and the baker?
The candlestick maker.
Correct. Which cabinet member also holds the title Master of the Mint?
Pass.
Chancellor of the Exchequer. Navel, Valencia and Seville are varieties of which citrus fruit?
Orange.
Correct. Which famous children's author wrote Danny the Champion of the World?
Pass.
Roald Dahl. Which animal, often kept as a pet, is most commonly affected by the disease myxomatosis?
Rabbits.
Correct. The maximum term of a UK Parliament is how many years?
4.
It's 5, Kenny. But you got 4 correct answers.
Okay.
So that's 4 counters to extend your lead over Anne.
Okay.
Where are you going to go?
We're going to go drop zone 2, please, Ben.
Light up drop zone 2. It's a nice clean
flat.
settle.
Is there a gap there?
There you go. That's what Stevie was after.
Yeah.
3 across the tipping point. So it's £150. It's a nice start. Where now?
I'm going to stick with drop zone 2, I think, please, Ben.
Okay, light up drop zone 2 again. Another quick drop. Let's go on to the other side, clear that side of the shelf. There we go.
I would have wanted it on the right. So. There's a gap there, isn't there?
There is.
It's in the gap.
One more.
Okay.
So another £50, so we're up to £200. You've got 2 more to go, Kenny.
Okay. I'm going to stick with drop zone 2. I'm going to see if I can get that prize.
Okay, let's light up drop zone 2. Looking for that mystery prize on the edge. Some have fallen early, but they are going to be yours, Kenny, because you are in play. That's 6 across the tipping point so far. Let's keep an eye on the machine. You could get some more here. That's 10 across the tipping point to add to the 4 that were there already, which is £700. So that's one thing, but more excitingly, the mystery count has thrown itself mercilessly out of the machine, so it means you've won a prize.
Thank you.
Would you like to know what it is?
I would very much so.
Kenny, you've won a supercar driving experience courtesy of Driver's Dream Days. Something
Excellent.
you'd like to do?
Absolutely, yes.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
So you've still got 1 more counter to put in the machine as
Okay.
well.
I think it's time to have a change.
Okay.
And we'll go for drop zone 3, please.
Let's start up drop zone 3, please. Yeah, that's nice and flat. Can you get enough of a shove to get something over? Yes. Now then, what about the tipping point here?
A bit far back, I think.
Oh, another 2 into the win zone. So at the end of your turn, Kenny, you've got £800 from the machine. We put it into your bank.
Thank you.
You finish up with £1,500. Very well done.
Brilliant, thank you.
So Anne, come to you. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. Each one you get right is another counter to put in the machine. You ready, Anne?
Yeah.
30 seconds on the clock, please. Anne, your time starts now. Lenny Henry was the first husband of which comedy actress?
Dawn French.
Correct. In pre-decimal currency, bob was a nickname for which denomination of British coin?
Pass.
Shilling. Eamon de Valera served 4 terms as leader of which European country?
Ireland.
Correct. Until 1987, it was mandatory in Britain to have a licence to keep what pet?
Dog.
Correct. An Olympic swimming medley is made up of freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, and which other stroke?
Butterfly.
Correct. What would an American be likely to call the garment we call a waistcoat?
A vest.
Correct. Which of the Queen's residences was severely damaged by fire in November 1992?
Windsor Castle.
It was. Just out of time, Anne. You still did a cracking job. 5 correct answers. So 5 counters to reel in Kenny's lead.
Okay.
Where are you going to go?
I'll go for drop zone 3, please.
OK, light up drop zone 3 for Anne. Let's get it flat. Come on now, be good. Yep.
Is it flat? Yeah.
It is flat. A good one to set up that shelf, if nothing else.
Oh.
Don't go now. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Look a bit more secure.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go, that's perfect.
That's good.
So they're nice and flat. So that's one to start with.
Okay.
So that's £50 across the tipping point with that first drop. You've got 4 to go, Anne.
Okay. I'll go try again on drop zone 3, please.
Fire up. That's got to.
Oh, no,
it's riding.
it's riding, isn't it?
You might get a bit of movement.
No.
Just into the hole. Okay, not to worry.
Okay.
3 to go, Anne.
Drop zone 3 again.
Okay, load up drop zone 3, please. Oh, you get that
Keep
silver
on,
one in
don't
front of drop zone 2. Might get a little nudge here. Seems to be finding all the holes, Anne. 2 to go.
I will try the drop zone 3 again.
Let's stick with it.
and
Go
hope
on,
that-
light it up.
Could have been gone over the other side, it'd been better.
Don't ride. It is. We had no joy with these counters, Anne.
No.
Nothing this time. And you've got 1 more to go. This is the one, Anne.
And I'll go for drop zone 3 again.
Light it up. Get down. Yeah, that's what we needed. No, only
It's
1.
not. Yeah.
Yes! So we've got a cheeky little flourish at the end. Finished with 7 more across the tipping point, Anne, with that last drop. £400 that we take and put into your bank. And at the end of that round, Kenny has the lead with £1,500. Anne has £600. Stevie, I'm afraid that means with £150, we have found your tipping point. Thanks for playing.
Thanks, Ben.
Anne and Kenny are our last players standing. Very well done to both of you. It's time to find out which of our contestants will be taking on the machine for the £10,000 jackpot. In this round, you're each going to be asked 3 questions alternately. On your question, you can choose to answer, or you can pass it to your opponent. If you give me a correct answer, you put the counter into the machine. If you give me a wrong answer, your opponent puts the counter into the machine. Whoever has the most money at the end of this round will be today's winner, and we'll be going through to play for our £10,000 jackpot. Kenny, you've got a decent lead at the moment of £900, so it's your choice.
Okay.
Would you like to take the first question?
Yes, please, Ben.
OK, Kenny, you get the honour in this round. Here comes your first question. The balalaika is a stringed instrument originating in which country? You can pass this, Kenny.
Yeah, I'll pass. I don't know the answers.
Kenny doesn't know. So, Anne, any music in the family?
Not at all. But for some reason, I remember when I was little, there's something about a balalaika in a song, but I can't remember where it comes from. It was either Russia or Greece, and I think it's Russian.
If this is right, you take control of the machine. Is the balalaika from Russia? It is, Anne. Very well played, Anne. You get to steal that counter. Where are you going to go?
I'll go for drop zone 4, please.
Let's light up drop zone 4. First time today. Could be good.
Good spot.
Kenny thinks it's a good spot.
Just nudge it to 3.
Yeah, that'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Now, it's nice and flat. There's a bit of a gap there. Can we get that black counter over? Yeah, 3 of them.
Well done. That's good.
Nice broad shove.
Got it.
So, nothing for that one, Anne, but you do keep control of the machine because it's time for your first question. Which Welsh boxer retired in 2009 with a record of 46 wins from 46 fights?
Actually, I'll go for it.
You think you know?
Is it Joe Calzaghe.
Gone with Joe Calzaghe. Kenny, did you have any?
I would have said that.
You would have said the same.
Yeah.
Is the answer Joe Calzaghe? It is. Very well done, Anne. So you keep control of the machine. You get to put another counter in.
Can I have drop zone 4 again, please?
Let's light it up. We need 18 counters to draw level with Kenny.
Thank you.
Get over.
That's good. Lie flat.
Yeah, we're taking 3 there. What do we got here now?
Whoa.
3 across the tipping point. £150. We'll take that from the machine and put it into your bank, Anne.
Yeah, thank
so you're
you.
now up to £750. Kenny, we come to you for your second question.
Okay.
In November 2012, Tony Hall was announced as George Entwistle's successor in which post? If you're not sure, you can pass to Anne.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pass.
You're going to have
I'm
to
gonna pass
pass.
that one, yep.
So, Anne, any ideas?
I might as well have a guess. Minister of Transport.
Does that ring any bells, Kenny?
No, if I'd have been pushed for an answer, I'd have said health.
You would have gone with the Minister of Health, so a
Yeah.
politician of some sort.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Is it the Minister of Transport? BBC Director General.
We were completely wrong.
Wrong field, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, Kenny, well done. You passed and you get control of the machine, so you can
Okay.
put a counter in here, extend your lead. Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go for drop zone 3, I think, please.
Light it up, please. Yep. Nice, clean settle. Can you get something over? There's
Hoping
one.
more for the right. That's going to go in a gap.
Bit of a gap in front of
Yeah.
it, isn't it? Ah, but you've still got 4, Kenny.
Okay.
Another £200 for you across the tipping point, which we take from the machine and put it into your bank.
Okay.
So your lead is now £1,700 to Anne's £750.
Okay.
Anne, we come to you for your second question. Hello was a 1984 solo #1 single for which Motown star?
I'll play that one, I'll take it. Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie. Kenny?
Yeah, I tried a poker face, but it didn't work.
Let's find out. Is the answer Lionel Richie? Hello, that's right. Well done, Anne. So you get control again. Where are you going to go?
I'll go for drop zone 4, please.
Let's light up drop zone 4. Need something over here. Yeah, okay, come on now. We're 19 counters down, Anne. Oh. Nothing for that drop, Anne. Kenny, we come to you for your third and final question.
Okay.
Which animal's name is believed to come from the Aboriginal for no drink?
I've got something I may go for. Okay, I'll go for it.
You're going to go for it?
I'm going to say camel.
You're going to say camel. Kenny's gone for it with camel. Let's find out. Is the answer camel? Oh, Kenny.
Shocker.
Koala. And you get control of the machine. Where are you going to go?
Drop zone 4, please.
Light up drop zone 4. Quick, clean drop.
Flatten.
Are you going to go over? Yeah. Now then, we need it to crab right a bit.
We'll get some there. Yeah.
There we go. So that's 5 across the tipping point, Anne. Well done. £250 that we take from the machine, put it into your bank. You're now up to £1,000. And Anne, we come to you for your third and final question. Which 13th century Venetian explorer lends his name to a blind man's buff-style game played in a swimming pool?
It's probably something that I'll regret passing. But I will pass it, because I don't have a bull's notion.
She's got no idea, Kenny. How about you?
I honestly don't know. Blind polo.
Blind polo. Let's find out. Is the answer blind polo? It is Marco Polo. So you weren't a million miles away, Kenny. So, Anne, the great news is you keep control of the machine. This is the last chance you have now. If you can find 14 counters, we'll
From
draw
somewhere.
level with Kenny.
Yeah. Can I go for drop zone 4, please?
Of course you can. Load it up. Let's get something over. Come on now.
Anyhow.
There's one. How about that mystery counter? Go, 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 go. Yes! And well done. It wasn't quite the 14 we needed, but of course it is 2 across the tipping point. That's £100 you can take from the machine and put into your bank. One of those 2 is one of our mystery prizes. Would you like to know what you've won?
Yes, please.
You have won a weekend break for 2, courtesy of coastandcountryhotels.com. Well done, Anne.
Thank you.
At the end of the round then, Kenny is our winner with £1,700, and I'm afraid with £1,100, we have found your tipping point, but at least you've got your weekend away. Thanks for playing.
Thank you.
So well done to Kenny, you are today's winner. In a few moments' time, I'm going to ask you, Kenny, to put this jackpot counter into our machine. In this case, bigger is most definitely better, Kenny, because if you can get it out again, you'll be going home with £10,000.
That'd be nice.
Kenny's made it through to our final. He's currently got £1,700 in the bank. Very well done, Kenny.
Thank you.
In a few moments, I'm going to ask you to put the jackpot counter into the machine. All you need to do to go home with £10,000 is get it out again.
OK.
Of course, it's not quite as easy as that, Kenny. I'm going to show you 6 question categories. For each category, you can choose to play 1, 2 or 3 counters into the machine. The more counters you play for, the harder the question's going to be, but the more counters you win, the easier it should be to get the jackpot counter across the tipping point and into that win zone. If you don't manage to do it, you'll still get £50 for every counter that drops for you during this end game, but we would love for you to leave with the jackpot this afternoon. First thing we need to do, though, is get the precious jackpot counter into the machine.
It's going to be drop zone 4, please.
Let's load it up, please. Certainly very full on the bottom, isn't it? And not too bad on the top. When you're ready, let's get this one in. Remember, it does fall faster than the others, Kenny. There we go. Very nice.
That's good.
Nice and flat. Some of those over. Start with a
flourish.
A lovely little drop to get us going. So 8 counters across the tipping point, so that's £400.
Brilliant.
And we're over £2,000 straight away. £2,100 in the bank, Kenny. Jackpot counter, nice and flat, just to the right of centre of drop zone 4.
OK.
So looking good. Let's take a look at your subjects. History, art, Shakespeare, sport, geography and science. The great news is you can take them in any order you want. You just need to give me your first category and for how many counters.
OK, I think I'll go for sport, and I'll go for a 3.
Right.
Please, Ben.
We're going to start with sport for 3 counters, please. At London 2012, who partnered Andy Murray to a silver medal in the mixed doubles? Anne Kjothavong, Heather Watson or Laura Robson?
I'm going to go for Laura Robson.
Do you want me to load that up?
Yes, please.
Let's take Laura Robson. Is the answer Laura Robson? Yes, well done, mate.
Yeah.
Lovely start, Kenny. So, 3 counters to get started.
OK, so it's going to be drop zone 4, please.
Let's
Ben.
load it up, please.
Flat, that's good.
It's not a million miles away, is it?
No.
Is it going to get anything
Bit of
around
lateral,
it? Or is it
maybe?
gonna... Little nudge. So a little bit of weight in front of it, which can cause a bit of problem. But it doesn't matter when they go. They're all yours at any time. They can drop, so we can go straight back in if you want.
OK.
Drop
Yep,
zone 4.
Drop zone 4, please.
Light it up. That's nice. We'll pick those up as we go.
OK.
See what happens there. So that's another 5 across the tipping point. When you're ready, in we go. That's
Flat,
all
flat.
right.
Ooh.
That's all right.
Get a good shove.
Edged it round, didn't it?
Yeah.
And what about here? And another 3, so 8 dropped for that counter. So there's another £400. So we're up to £2,500, and we've got 1 more to go.
And drop zone 4 again, please.
Light it up, please.
Flat.
Just gonna edge it
Yeah, maybe.
laterally, isn't it? We'll get closer.
A little bit.
Another one here, maybe. Ooh, not this time.
Nearly.
So, 3 counters in so far. We've got 2,500 in the bank. The jackpot counter very close to the edge of that top shelf, so we're looking good. Back to the categories.
I think I'll go for a history question for 2 counters, please.
Right, we'll have a history question for 2 counters, please. What name was given in 1900 to the nationalist uprising in China directed against growing foreign influence? Boxer Rebellion, Velvet Revolution, or Club War?
Okay, it's going to be a guess. I don't know. I've not heard of any of those 3. Okay, I'll go for Velvet Revolution, please.
Okay, let's take Velvet Revolution. Is the answer Velvet Revolution? Boxer Rebellion.
Okay.
Okay, not to worry. Back to the categories. Art, Shakespeare, geography and science.
Okay, I'll go for a science question.
Right.
And I'll go for... Okay, let's go for 3 counters, please, Ben.
We'd like a science question for 3 counters, please. Cl is the chemical symbol for which element? Cobalt, chlorine, or calcium?
Okay, before it even came up, I thought chlorine. So I've got to go with that. There's no way I can change my mind now. So yeah, I'll go for chlorine, please, Ben.
Let's take chlorine, please. Is the answer chlorine? Yes, it is. Good. Well done, Kenny.
Thank you.
Good stuff. So, 3 counters.
Okay, it's going to be drop zone 4, please.
Fire up.
A little bit too far to the left.
No, it's going to nudge right behind it. Look, there we go.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
We'll
Fill
take
the
that.
gap.
We needed that. 2 to go.
So we'll go back with drop zone 4, please.
Load it up. 1, just like that last one, Kenny.
Down. Flat.
Is that a bit too far?
It is, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it.
Just alongside it. Okay. We set these up with the last drop. Number 3. So it's another £150. So 2,650 in the bank, and you've got 1 more counter.
And we'll go into drop zone 4, please.
Load it up, please. Other side.
Wrong side. Never mind.
Yeah. We'd had them up till now. Are they going to go? Not this time. Okay, back to the categories.
Okay.
Art, Shakespeare, and geography.
We'll go art. I'm going to have to go 2. I'm not overly confident on this one.
Art question for 2 counters. Which 20th century pop artist called his New York studio the Factory? Andy Warhol, Mark Rothko, or David Hockney?
Okay, not big on my pop artists, and I think the only one of them that I do know is Andy Warhol. I've never heard of the other 2. So I suppose based on that, I'll go for Andy Warhol, please.
Should we light that one up?
Yes, please.
Let's take it, please. It would be lovely if it's the right one. Is the answer Andy Warhol? Yes, it is. Well done.
Brilliant. And we'll go back for drop zone number 4.
Light up drop zone 4, please. Becca. Oh, thought it might just sneak
It's
out.
just going to fill a gap, maybe.
That's what we're after. Let's get a shove on some of these. Get them in. Come on. Ooh. Just pushed around the weight, didn't they?
Did.
1 more.
Okay. Drop zone 4, please.
Light it up. Just a little too far that way.
A little bit too far.
Oh,
Should
a little nudge. Could get £50 here. Yep, another £50.
Okay.
So £2,700 now in the bank. Jackpot counter is over the edge of that top shelf. So we are getting it closer.
Yeah.
We've got 2 categories left here, Kenny. Shakespeare and geography.
Okay, I'm going to go for a geography question.
Right.
For 3 counters, please.
Right then. We'd like geography for 3 counters, please. The Dome of the Rock is a sacred site in which Middle Eastern city? Beirut, Jerusalem, or Dubai?
Okay, I'm torn between Jerusalem and Dubai. And I know that Jerusalem has got a golden dome. Okay, I'm going to go for Jerusalem.
Should we light it up?
Yes.
Let's take Jerusalem. So we need these 3 with only 1 category left. Is the Dome of the Rock a sacred site in Jerusalem? It is. Very well done. So, Kenny, 3 counters here.
Okay. Drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Light it up. Side again.
Still got that clump there, they could go.
Yeah. It's just so heavy, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Come on. Ooh. Nothing this time. 2 more counters.
Okay, again, drop zone 4, please.
Fire up. It's just a fraction out each time, isn't it?
It is.
Just behind it is where we need it to be, and it'll go. Another £50, so 2,750 now in the bank.
Okay.
We've got 1 more counter to go.
Okay, drop zone 4, please.
Drop zone 4, please. There. Yeah, that's it.
That's better.
That's the money. Over we go. Thank you. And another 4 across the tipping point.
Okay.
So that's another £200. So we add that £200 into the bank, £2,950. So the bank's looking very healthy indeed.
Yep.
And importantly, the jackpot counter is on the bottom shelf. Okay, 1 category left, Shakespeare.
I think, bearing in mind where the counter is, I am going to go for the 3. I think it's the only. I don't think anything else will get it over, so I'll take the punt and go for the 3.
3 or nothing.
Yeah.
Let's have a Shakespeare question for 3 counters, please. The line, neither a borrower nor a lender be, comes from which Shakespeare play? Macbeth, Hamlet, or Othello?
I've heard of them all.
Which is good.
It's a start, but it doesn't help me any. So it is going to be a complete guess. Okay, let's go for Othello.
Let's take Othello then. If this is right, Kenny, we've got 3 last cracks at the jackpot. Is the answer Othello? Oh, it's Hamlet.
Okay. No problem.
It's Hamlet. So, we're out of questions.
Yep, that's fine.
We're out of categories. It's not over yet. Kenny, I'm going to offer you 1 last chance to leave today with £10,000. As things stand, you've got £2,950. You can go home with that right now if you'd like to, or you can trade it for 3 final counters to put in the machine in the hope of winning our £10,000 jackpot.
Okay.
If you decide to take the trade, nothing else in the machine will have any value whatsoever. So you'll be leaving with £10,000, but you'll be leaving with nothing.
Okay.
Will 3 counters be enough?
Personally, I don't think so. Looking at how many counters it took me to get it over the top shelf, I don't think it'll be enough. I'm going to take the money, Ben.
Congratulations, Kenny. You are going home with £2,950. What we do need to find out is if that was the right decision. This is what happened when Kenny fired 3 final counters into the machine. First drop. Edge the jackpot counter towards the win zone. Drop 2. Completely off target. This was the 3rd and final drop. Is there going to be enough of a shove? It's going to be close, Kenny. Oh! Wow.
Okay.
You can breathe again.
I'm happy with that.
You made absolutely the right decision. You got the jackpot counter right up to the wire, but it wasn't ready to drop.
No.
You leave with £2,950 and your supercar driving day experience as well. We've loved having you on the show.
Thanks, Ben.
You enjoyed yourself?
I have.
Great
Fantastic.
stuff.
Thank you.
So there you go. Kenny leaves with some money. He leaves with a prize. Couldn't get the jackpot counter, but it just wasn't ready to fall either way. Join us next time when the fate of 4 more players will hang in the balance on Tipping Point. Goodbye.